Hi, welcome back to the restaurant show. It is smelling good in here already.
Oh,
Thanks to this lady. Lori Hackman is joining us from the Oilerie in Sun Prairie. Thanks for being here.
You're welcome. Thanks so much for having me.
Okay, we are cooking up something good. And when I say we, I really mean Lori. So what are you making for us today?
So today I'm making a filet mignon with a rich balsamic glaze. And this actually is really easy. So what we did so far was just had a tablespoon of oil in the pan. We used avocado today because it has a really high smoke point. And then we put salt and pepper on both sides of the steak, and then we seared it in the avocado oil for 1 minute on each side. And then when that happens, then we do a 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar and a 1/4 cup of red wine. Just add it to the pan, and that's going to be our sauce. And then 4 minutes on each side.
And let's talk a little bit about some of the products that you're using, because you can cook with a lot of the products that you carry at the Oilerie.
You can.
So that's the point. That's what we're doing today. I'm showing you how to work it together. And just awesome, awesome products. I have tried and tested now, thanks to Lori.
Thank you.
But what can people expect when they come into your store?
Sure. So when they come into the store, they can expect to find we have Italian extra virgin olive oils and aged balsamic vinegars. Right now we have 17 extra virgin olive oils and 8 aged balsamic vinegars. So they should expect to come in and be able to try all of the products.
Sounds good to me, right? Try before you buy. Let's talk a little bit about where they come from too, because you're sourcing them from interesting
Exactly. So this is pretty interesting. So we actually know the producer. His name is Adriano. So he and his family live about an hour south of Rome.
Oh,
and
so
they
cool.
actually grow the olives, make the olive oil, and send it directly to us. There's no middleman.
No middleman, that's
so
what
it's
I love.
it's as fresh as we can get.
Yeah.
So we know it's the real deal. We know it's fresh, and the best way to go about tasting that is just to come in and just try whatever catches your eye.
Right. How many people can say they actually know the distributor? That's really cool. I love that. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about, while you're kind of doing your thing here, I want to talk a little bit about why you decided to open this store, because it is a fun story. I want to share it.
Oh, thank you. So the Oilerie is based in Fish Creek in Door County, and it was founded by Kurt and Amy Jo Campbell. And then my story was, I kind of grew up near Door County, so I had been to their store, and I knew I really liked the products, but I forgot that they were franchising. And then Kurt was on the show Shark Tank.
Yeah, I love that.
And I love Shark Tank, and there was a lot of publicity around on Facebook at that time, like, Wisconsin man going to be on Shark Tank, so I made sure to watch it. And when I watched it, the story really resonated with me, and the products, and just his personality. So I was just sitting on my couch, and I thought, well, I'm just going to send in an application and just see if anything happens. And
here you are.
Now I have a store.
I love it. Started from Shark Tank. That's really great. So let's talk a little bit about the Oilerie. Now, you said it is a franchise.
It is a franchise.
There's more stores than just yours in Sun Prairie.
That's true. There are 10 Oileries in the United States. So my store is one of 4 in Wisconsin. So Kurt and Amy Jo own 2 of the stores in Wisconsin, in Fish Creek and Green Bay. And then the first Oilerie franchise is in Brookfield. But I'm just going to set this here.
Okay, here it comes.
We'll put a little bit of the sauce on here.
That looks great. It smells good too, and that's part of the appeal, right? Is everything that you're really putting in it. Anybody can make a steak, but it's all about what you put on it, what you're cooking it in. I shouldn't say anybody. I've had some bad steaks, but this one's going to be amazing.
This one's going to be good. Yeah, and then just like you were saying with the ingredients, look at that. I made a little splash there, but you get the idea.
I like the splash. I think that adds to the art.
It kind of cooks down. It's such a simple ingredients, and to let the flavors come through. So just, the salt and pepper, red wine, and balsamic vinegar. The balsamic vinegar that we're using today is our flagship product, and it's been aged for 25 years.
Wow.
Right?
That's a long time.
It's already almost like a reduction, but cooking with it, we'll see that that the flavors really
Delicious,
Really
delicious.
come out.
Let's do the caprese salad.
Okay,
Because
fantastic.
I want to see what you use. Obviously, you're going to put together a great salad. I see some very fresh ingredients here. And then are you using one of these as a dressing?
We are. We'll use the Italian extra virgin olive oil and the aged balsamic vinegar.
Wonderful, good combo.
So with a caprese salad, it's a very easy salad to make, but honestly,
I like easy. That's perfect.
I like easy too. And
beautiful. I love the fresh ingredients piling on top. Is this one that you do at home ever?
all the time,
Yeah, I
all the
bet.
time. Because honestly, even though it's so easy, it's so flavorful.
Right. And I want to make sure we talk a little bit too before we go here that you have some upcoming events, classes. What's happening at the Oilerie?
We do. So a lot of our customers have been asking us how to make our own dressing. So we'll have an upcoming how to make your own dressing class.
Cool, fun. It's so good to be able to do that. I think we talked about this before, but when you look at the back of some of the dressing bottles, it's scary how many unknown ingredients are in a lot of them. So I like the idea of making your own with real food.
Yep. And
So
then
much
we'll
better.
teach you a lot of combinations, and then also what to put on your salads and different combinations for salads.
Right.
And then just salt and pepper. Look at that.
Perfect.
And then a little olive oil.
Beautiful. That is art on a plate.
And I'm just gonna touch it off with a little bit of our balsamic vinegar.
Oh my gosh. And it is so easy, but it's still so impressive. Imagine having guests over, and how long did it take you to prepare that?
Exactly.
A minute.
You're right.
And it's perfect.
Oh, thank you.
And I love your products. They're so delicious. So thank you for sharing some of these with us.
Oh, you're very welcome.
That's lots of fun.
Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure to stop by the Oilerie in Sun Prairie, a great spot. You might get to meet Lori. We'll be back with more Restaurant Show after the break.